Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be starting a new game on the channel. This is Hauma, a detective noir story, which probably gives away the genre of game it is a detective visual novel type thing, set in Munich, interestingly enough, which apparently it's set based on real locations. That'd be quite interesting, I think. And it came out a few days ago, so, brand new game. I don't really know too much more about it. But let's dive in. I will say, first of all, I'm struggling a little bit at the moment with like a chesty, throaty type thing. Don't feel too bad, but it has affected my voice a little bit, so apologies up front for that. But let's dive into a new game.
Judith, help me, please!
JB?
Judith, please!
JB, hang in there!
Judith! I didn't expect to see you here.
Serious.
What the fuck was that? Every damn night, every damn nightmare. At least the nights are more exciting than whatever I've been up to. Just what have I been up to this time? My phone. What happened to it?
Your mind board collects thoughts, but also regular inventory items. You can click on items for more information. Okay.
I had a phone, now I don't. It must be here somewhere.
Help Judith find her phone. Search your apartment and collect thoughts and items. You can close the mind board by clicking on the X on the right. Let's go. Okay, so stuff was initially highlighted. I'm just pressing some keys just to see if that will come back. I can't see that it does, but that's fine.
I got
Let's
this
click some
music
of
box
stuff.
as a present from my grandpa. I always wondered why it was so important to him. Even as a child, I found it too kitschy. I think it needs a very special key to wind it up. And I don't have it.
Lorem ipsum there.
A page of the daily newspaper.
Item.
Ugh, I'm going to be sick. Chief Yeager, my former boss. Isn't that just a face even a mother would punch? Most upsetting view after waking up, or any time of day. I should just stop reading newspapers altogether.
Okay. A very interesting art style so far. Very much like let's say like comic book style, but sort of like, like classic comic book style from like, the sort of 40s and 50s, I guess, which I think is pretty cool.
I'll go all in and say this was today's dinner. There might be more clues about.
Some old Chinese food.
Looks like I had a party of 4, all by myself. I feel something in my memory stirring. The back is broken in 2. Maybe someone missed their sitting target. I think I can piece it together now.
Okay. You can combine thoughts and items to create new ones. Try it. Drag the food thought over the bottle's thought.
Fried noodles, beer, and weed. My usual dinner.
Well done. Now try combining some more. What might Judith have done while enjoying her dinner? Read the newspaper and smashed her chair?
No. Let's try something else. I think they're not connected.
Okay, maybe we don't have those things yet, but we have other screens we can go to, it looks like. Is that our old boss? It could be. Picture of Rocky. I don't know what year this is set. It's possibly set a little bit in the past. Maybe like 80s or something, possibly?
All that belonged to Grandpa. Most of it relates to that case he was always talking about.
Like Stalin.
His unsolved mystery. As a child, I thought I was a bit kooky. Now, though, I understand him all too well. Granddad's old police identification. Wonder what he would think about his granddaughter being dismissed at age 35. I wonder if Grandma dying so early made him a bit, weird. Much like me, he had this case he was obsessed with. Unlike me, he kept a useful journal. Maybe I'll take a look at it sometime.
Probably it for that. What's this?
A newspaper article. March 13th, 2017. Motorcyclist narrowly escapes death. It's about
2017,
my
okay, it's modern days.
accident. Accident. Yeah, right. Assault would be the right word. They threw me out of the job. And they tried to kill me, I'm sure of it. I came too close to their lies, crimes, and corruption. Scumbags. Someday, I'll have proof.
Okay, that's maybe leaving the apartment. Over here is just the previous screen. Yes, there's two screens. On the right is the journal of your grandpa. It's very important for your journey. You can combine items with the journal by dragging them onto it.
I should try something else. Let's try something else. That doesn't work.
Important, but not right now.
I think, and I don't have...
You can't just sort of randomly click on stuff. It's very specific items to interact with. All right.
I don't need to go anywhere.
Don't forget to search everything and use your mind board. Well, I can't. I have that. Always keep notes. Memory is never to be trusted. A good piece of advice from my mentor, and one that I still cherish. So me, or you, or my enemy, you understand that I'm not going to make it easy for you. You'd understand for you're me, or you're my child, or you've at least spent a considerable time trying to track me, understand me, just to undermine me. You'll know what I'm writing about when the time is right. This is all the help you'll get. Okay.
I don't see how those...
Let's just try
I should
using
try...
things all together.
This doesn't make... I think they're not... No. I might have been upset about it.
I thought I'd used those together before. Maybe I didn't.
In my... upsetness, I might have been tossing things around.
Draw our phone.
Let's see. If I was standing here, tossing things, and my phone was one of them, from this angle, it's somewhere under the shelves. But there was no fight. At all. Well, that's depressing.
So, she's got quite an old style phone if it's 2017 or thereabouts. The shelves, did she say? Should we be moving
I
stuff?
already looked at...
Oh, she mean these shelves.
All right, let's get you out of here.
Our phone.
What the fuck?
I have 53 unread messages, all from Johannes. I meant JB, of course. And a voicemail.
Hi, sis! Come and join us at the Bison ASAP! The vibe is great! We're... buses? Oh, we're in the Wolpertingerbrouw tent. And bring some cash. We're kind of running dry over here. Bye!
I really don't get why my bro loves Oktoberfest so much. I mean, why go to a place to drink lots of beer when you can get perfectly drunk at home? And you don't have to put up with all the other drunken ass. Huh. I think that came from the door.
Oh, someone sent a letter.
Huh. Someone shoved a letter under my door. It looks very old-fashioned. It even has a wax seal. And the symbol on it is a frog.
Oh.
It has a wax seal on it, like in those weird period dramas. Maybe I'm invited to a ball. The last event I went to seemed awful at first, but ended up being quite lit. Let's see.
Received a new item.
Huh. It looks like a poem. The one where the words matter as much as the shape they're written in. These poems have some obscure name. Kali. I knew it once. Yeah, Grandpa was very much into them. It doesn't matter now. O daughter of the son of the seeker, go find the answer to questions unknown. Look for them at the brassy figure, a saint you vow exist. Areola relit ifs. A bond between us that yet requires trust. Guess it's some sort of riddle leading to a location? This is the first time in weeks I've gotten any sort of information. Might as well follow it and see where it goes.
So she mentioned her grandfather likes poems like that, so what if we combine that with
Daughter
German?
of the son of the seeker. Who is the seeker here? What I do know is that my grandpa was into these kind of poems. Maybe he collected some in his folder of weirdness? Wait, this shape. That's the Bavaria statue. Kind of unexpected. I mean, it fits though. She's the saint of the city. I wonder what it means.
This is
My
highlighted.
phone. And guess what? I use it to make calls.
Exciting. What
The
about this?
statue is a personification of the Free State of Bavaria. The statue overlooks the massive space where the Oktoberfest is held.
Maybe we should head out there?
I don't need to go anywhere.
Oh.
I think it... and I don't...
Okay, what am I missing? Maybe something in here?
Let's try something else. No. The poem in the journal entry must be talking about the Torresian Visa. That's where the Bavaria statue is located, and the annual Oktoberfest. I guess I'll be going to Oktoberfest after all.
Okay, so we can leave now, I assume. When Judith discovers new locations, you can travel to it. Try it. Leave the apartment. Well,
The Bavaria statue is right next to the Wiesen. Looks like I'm going to Oktoberfest after all. JB will be ecstatic. If he's still conscious. Here we are. The Bavaria statue overlooking the Oktoberfest Gaudi. But I'm not here to enjoy myself. Couldn't if I wanted to. To be honest, prices are insane. JB said he'd be in the Woltingerbrouw tent. How can you afford drinks there? Focus. I need to figure out what's up with this statue. Then I can worry about JB's spending habits.
yeah, we've got a few things. Let's start off with the bike.
Ooh, that is a good-looking motorcycle. Whoever owns it, Knows what a good time looks like.
Oh, didn't expect to find anything other than Bavarian folk music here.
You know, I've been getting that a lot tonight. Guess that means I'm doing something right, don't you think?
Is that your motorbike?
Whose motorcycle is that?
Not mine, unfortunately. There's a man who occasionally enters the statue. I think he's doing repair work inside. I had to move some of his bags out of the way.
So, how's it playing the xylophone at Oktoberfest?
Oh, it's not a xylophone. It's called a vibraphone.
Sorry, my bad.
Don't worry. It's an easy enough mistake to make. Playing it here is going surprisingly well. I drew quite the crowd when I was performing. Now it seems people have lost interest, though. I'm thinking about heading home.
Okay, well, what about the statue?
Oh, do you know anything about the statue?
Not much. I enjoy going inside, though. It's also fun to climb up. There's a great view over the festival.
See you
Maybe
later.
We should give that a go ourselves. Let's do that.
All right, I'm in. Now what? The person who wrote the letter knew my grandpa. Maybe I can find something useful in his journal. This is one of the last pages in the journal.
Lady Bavaria, a true personification of the Bavarian mindset. What would be more suited to keep long-lasting secrets? Old friend, old rival. After much consideration, I've bestowed your letters to the archives. Hopefully a future investigator can make sense of them. For now, I've decided to let it rest. Posterity needs me more than your folly does. One day I'll see her again. Okay. Not entirely sure what any of that means.
Huh. The line looks quite weird when it's inverted.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. So on the outside of the statue, it's kind of pointed outwards, isn't it? Got a couple of bags.
That's quite a noticeable bag. I suppose it belongs to the musician outside. A large duffel bag, large enough to store some good tools.
Right, well, let's go up.
Someone left a notepad here. Huh. I can see a part of Wiesen from here. From here, all I can really see are 3 tents. The Altwasser tent, the De Trop tent, and the Voltingebrau tent.
Can't, click on any of this stuff. Let's quickly go into the old mine palace, shall we? Does this relate to
Could
that?
be a good idea, but
We should read it first.
the
That's a
notepad
good
is
idea.
empty, but this... Bavaria statue is a key to the legacy. Maybe there's a hidden compartment. I couldn't find anything. Letter from the archive seems useless meandering, except this line. I stare from her eyes and witness my legacy. I now know where I can safely entrust my treasure to. That's it. Whose notepad is this? And why are they also looking into the Bavaria statue?
Okay, so can I use that to look out?
The riddle is likely talking about the tents I saw. But what's so special about these tents? Maybe other people know. There were 3 tents in view. But what's so maybe a...
Okay, can I use that with the journal?
That doesn't work. I don't see how the... Let's try something else. It has a wax seal.
Okay, maybe we've done as much here for now that we can. Something about the legacy. So I'm guessing it's something to do with one of these names, like De Trap, Altwasser, which is something water, isn't it? And Wolpertinger. Yeah, okay, well I'm guessing those are 3 names we need, or one of them is a name we need. Maybe we're done here for now. What's over here? So that's our friend. Alright, JB.
Hey there, sis! Didn't think you would actually show up.
Just because I didn't answer your 500 messages.
Oh, I assumed that was because your grandma phone finally found
It
peace.
is an old phone. I'm glad it's
Hey,
been commented on.
watch it. This phone will outlive you and me both. And how are things with you?
Living the dream.
I mean, outside this tent.
Better than you, I can tell you. Why don't you ever respond to my calls?
I just have stuff to do.
Yeah, so much stuff. Like being unemployed is much work.
Thanks for reminding me.
Someone should look out for you. We should hang out more.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's ask about the 3 tents.
Do you know anything about these beer tents?
I know I like hanging out in them.
What can you tell me about the trap?
Roman Catholic Vanguard. Their beer doesn't even abide to the Reinheitsgebot.
And the tent?
The tent? Tent certainly doesn't abide to the Reinheitsgebot.
I forgot how annoying you are when you're drunk.
I don't know specifically what the Reinheitsgebot thing is, but I had a friend visit me from Germany recently. They said something quite interesting. I didn't know. Apparently in Germany, beer can only be classified as beer if it's made in a very specific way out of very specific ingredients. And I think it's like water, hops, something else. Maybe, I don't know. But if it's anything different to those, it can't be called beer. It can be called like a beer-like drink or something. So I'm gonna guess that Reinheitsgebot thing, or whatever he said was. I'm guessing that's what that's referring to. Just an interesting little thing.
What can you tell me about Wolpentingebräu?
Oh, heck yeah! Wolpentingebräu! The good stuff!
Anything else?
Why the questions?
You know, just a thing I'm investigating.
Getting yourself in trouble again?
Who made you suddenly the older sibling?
I see the position like a timeshare. Anyhow, about that tent. There's like stories. Hold on.
Why are you taking your phone out?
Because if you didn't have such a brick for a phone, you could have looked this up yourself. Here it is. Wolpentingebräu, founded in 1383, it exchanged hands over the centuries, but was eventually taken over by Joseph Schulein, pillar of the community. Until he had to flee the city, never to be seen again. 'Cause he was Jewish, and the Nazis, they didn't like that. Real assholes, those Nazis. Oh, here's about the legacy. He really liked this spot. And so, ever since he fled, the tent has stood on this spot, unchanged. Because if there's anything Bavarians like more than beer, it's tradition.
Yeah, I
linked
understand
to
that.
beer.
What about Altwasser?
What can you tell me about the Altwasser tent?
Cheap beer with regrettable consequences. They replaced half of the alcohol with sweeteners. Who does that?
What about the tent?
Never seen it before now.
Enough about tents.
Oh, so much to do with those, isn't it? What about Joseph Schulein?
Do you have any more information on Joseph Schulein?
Who now?
The brewer. You just read about him on your phone.
Don't expect me to remember things in this state, Juju.
It's not going to be particularly helpful. We could ask one more thing about the statue, though.
Hey, have you ever been inside the Bavaria statue?
That lady's too tall, even for me.
Hardy har, I mean, do you know anything about her?
Oh, God.
Like, is there something hidden or something?
You ask the weirdest questions. Let me think. She was finished in 1850, state of the art at the time. She's cast in bronze. That's why you can go inside and see the negative shapes of all the details. She had a bit of trouble during the Third Reich. The Nazis had plans to destroy her, or at least alter her. Some say they actually did. And she hides the entry to the Hollow Earth.
What?
I'm just messing with you, sis. The part about the Nazis altering her is true, though. Not sure about the hiding something.
Yeah, well, thanks.
She did have a surprising amount of information about
See you later.
the girl he's with.
Hey, Doro. Enjoying the Wizen?
Not exactly enjoying. I enjoy seeing you here, though.
Long time no see.
Yeah, surprised you left your flat. I dig your tortured ex-cop shtick.
How are things going then?
Alright, still love criminal psychology. Can't wait to be a mad psychological genius, a rogue detective chasing down some psychopath.
Great life goal.
I know!
Okay, maybe she knows about Shoeline.
Ever heard of the name Joseph Chaloin?
The brewer who had to flee the Nazis? Typical, well-loved member of the community who grew eccentric over time. The Nazis trying to overthrow the government in his beer hall in 1923 didn't help.
How do you know so much about him anyway?
Munich's history is fascinating, especially the things the city's embarrassed about. Sometime I should tell you about all the witch burnings that happened here.
What do you know about the Bavaria statue?
Not much more than what JB just told you.
Do you know anything about these beer tents?
Maybe. What would you like to know?
I feel like Waltingerbrau's are bingo here.
What can you tell me about the Voltingebräu tent?
That's the tent we're in right now. Ever since I've known about Oktoberfest, it's been here, at this exact spot. Apparently, it's a tradition.
Ask about the trap.
What can you tell me about the Trop tent?
Huh, that's some heavy beer. It's made by an order of monks called the Trappists.
Oh, okay.
Much like every monastic order before them, they wanted to return to simplicity.
If simplicity means high alcohol specialty beers, sign me up.
Right. But is there anything special about the tent?
Nothing more than whoever's sponsoring them must have a lot of cash on hand.
They say it's the Roman Catholic Church trying to get us all drinking.
Of course it is, JB.
Enough about tents.
Why are you so into beer tents all of a sudden? New hobby?
Just a thing I'm looking into. Nothing special.
That's also what I say when I'm up to nothing suspicious at all.
See you later.
Two doorways here, not quite sure which one goes where, but... Ah, okay. Let's go back in. And what's this one?
So, this is where they store all the old beer kegs.
E?
That's a funny looking key. I'll take it just in case. There's not much else I can find here, let alone secret compartments. They use these hammers to open up the barrels.
Different. That looks a bit like the key, doesn't it?
All these barrels have weird symbols on them.
Okay. Go back and ask her some more stuff.
Do you know anything about the bags inside the statue?
One of them is mine. The others? No idea. I think it belongs to this man who's been going in and out all day.
Do you know anything about the beer tents over there?
Oh, sorry. I don't actually drink beer.
You must be having a terrible time.
At least I'm not spending everything I'm earning here.
Okay, that's probably it for her.
See you later.
Let's go back in. Well, let's go in here, see if any of these things are related. Let's look at
I
it
think
first.
this might be the relevant tent. The logo is strange. I thought the vaulting gutter was a rabbit thing, but here it is, a lion. Joseph Schlein was the owner of the Voltingerbau. This key has 4 teeth that can be put in different positions. Which two?
I guess we need some sort of combination. And then we can put the numbers in. So I'd only be guessing at this point. Anything about it in the journal?
Ah! I found a reference to his key.
Two, three. Oh, it just says 1, 2, 3, 4, doesn't it? Joseph came to me last night and presented an ultimatum. Nassim was going to go with him, and that was all there was to it. So Joseph, I guess, would be the brewer guy? Schlein? I've forgotten his name already. Absolute swine. I knew he wasn't to be trusted, but I'm too far into this rabbit hole to ever turn back. Fortunately, the key to his legacy was mine to alter. I guess that's this key. He picked a number that was meaningful to him. I changed it to one far more significant to his legacy. Well, did you not mention something about 1383? What does it look like if we put that in? Actually can't.
Something has clicked. I can't move the teeth anymore. Looks like I solved it.
So 1923 was referenced as the year the Nazis invaded his beer hall and tried to make a political coup. I think it was called the beer hall push. Actual historical thing that happened prior to Adolf Hitler's rise. But it was all, I think that was what caused this Joseph Schlein guy to flee Germany. So there we go, 1923. Now if we can find out where that key goes.
Joseph Schlein was the owner of the Voltingerbau.
Maybe we'll,
Huh. The lion looks quite weird when it's inverted.
don't think I can do anything else with that at the moment. Let's go up here then. I haven't found where that key goes, have I?
No. Let's try something else. I should try something. I don't see how that doesn't work. I think they're not connected. This doesn't make any sense. I should try something. I need to combine something with it. I think they're not connected. No. What?
Okay, so looking for somewhere for this key to go, aren't we?
A large duffel bag. That's quite a noticeable.
Oh. Didn't
A
notice that.
typical metal ladder for reaching high up places. Or normal places.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't notice that before. It doesn't seem to be much. That tent's been there all this time. It must be something.
All these barrels. They used.
I can't see anything to use this key on.
Hey!
Sup?
What do you know about the
Not much more.
See you later. Hey, I'm back. I could use a drink.
Let's just get a beer. Maybe it leads to something.
Too bad. I'm all out of cash. Didn't you hear my voice message? I thought you came to rescue me from soberness.
Huh. The family resemblance between you two is uncanny.
See you later.
There's something in here.
Ah, that doesn't work. These poems have so much. Grandpa.
Can I not read this one again?
These poems have. Grandpa was very.
Maybe it just leads me to that.
Let's try something else. I don't see how the. Let's try something else. I stare
say
from
again.
her eyes and witness my legacy. I now know where I can safely ensure. I think this might be the logo is strange. I thought the vaulting letter was a What do these two think?
Lion. Or what?
Oh. I think they're not
How do I...
Let's try something else. Shaline's legacy, the Voltingabrow tent, the logo on the tent. He's talking about a lion.
I think we guessed that. Okay, no. Okay, so what does this do?
I should try something. That doesn't work. I don't see how those. That doesn't work. This doesn't make any sense. I should try. The logo is strange. I thought the vaulting letter was a rabbit thing, but here it is, a lion. I think I've seen this before. No, why?
Yeah, you've seen it before. Well, we saw it from out this
I
window.
don't see how.
We saw it
Of
here.
course, the Lion of Lady Bavaria. Guess I'm going to take a closer look at it. The Lion of the Lady Bavaria. I can possibly access.
Okay, well, let's go do that then.
I'll need a ladder to get to it. A typical metal I can use.
Right, now what do we have?
Not a fan of sticking arms inside of lions' mouths. Even when those mouths are inverted. But here we go. I'm touching a metal plate with what feels like a keyhole. I'll need a key of some sort for this. Which I do have, in fact. That seemed to be it. There's a compartment of some sort. There's a letter inside. And some sort of telescope. There are weird signs on it.
I can't find it anywhere. I swear I had it.
We should go.
You don't get it. Without the notes, I won't be able to find it.
Then we do Plan B.
Just let me have another look.
No, Plan B it is. We don't have time to keep messing about. Not with them getting closer every moment. Sorry, but the lady has something we need. Or no one else can have.
Deus me ignosce.
They're going to blow up the statue.
We could try and stop them.
I could try to fight these bikers, but let's not rush anything. Maybe I can find out why exactly they are here at all.
Okay, I'm guessing we do it in here then.
A
what we
cipher
got?
key of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Have I seen these symbols before?
Yeah, they were on the barrels in the beer room.
I have seen these symbols before, on the barrels in the beer tent.
Mm-hmm.
I need to investigate them, and quick. It might be this cipher key, or one of these barrels that the bikers are searching for. I found this inside the statue. It has these dials I can turn, but nothing happens. I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet. If I push this down, I'll be able to take out one of them. Maybe both.
This is none of your business.
Judging by the contents of that bag, this is exactly my business.
That thing. How did you find that?
Smart people, smart thinking. And some help from a notepad I found.
You have no idea what you're dealing with. Give it now, and walk away.
I never walk away from a good fight. Both are down and not in a state to talk. I'll let my old colleagues sort this out for once. Shit! More bikers! Got to get away.
Judith, what's going on? Are you in trouble?
They claim I stole something from them. Which I didn't. I may have... I also hit a couple of them just now.
I mean before that.
They had explosives on them. They were planning on blowing up the statue, JB.
Who'd want to blow up Oktoberfest?
They're... some sort of cult. Hold on a minute. There they are! The ciphers!
What ciphers? What is going on?
Just keep it together and hold the door.
Okay, so we've got... I can only see two of the
Each
symbols.
barrel has those weird symbols on them.
They're Cistercian numerals.
What? Why do you always know the weirdest shit, JB?
Just hurry up, Judith.
There are just 5 barrels with these ciphers anyway. I could try to solve it. Or just smash them to pieces and see if there's anything hidden.
Hurry!
I need something to open it.
Can I get into the Mine Palace?
A cipher key of some sort. Have I seen these symbols? I have.
Yeah. So how do I use them in the beer tent?
I think they're not connected. Let's try something else. I think they're not connected. I need something to open it. This might come in handy.
I don't know how to compare them to the cipher I've got. It's a little small in my inventory to read out. I was hoping to be able to interact with it.
Let's see what's in there.
I'm not quite sure how.
Beer.
Big surprise!
I'm working on it! Let's see what's in there. Also beer.
What are you even doing?
I'm working on it! Let's see what's in there. And barrel number 3 holds even more beer.
Judith! I can feel...
I'm working on it! Let's see what's in there. Beer.
Big surprise! Are you doing this on purpose?
Why is it the last
All right,
one?
let's do this. What is this?
Okay.
I'll check it out later. JB, I got it! I solved it!
Solved it.
Solved it! You're solving puzzles!
Yeah, kind of.
Of all the things you could be doing right now! Like helping me stop these assholes!
or make something of your life. You're solving puzzles.
You have no idea how important this is, what I discovered. And don't judge me. I deal with things in my own way.
By not responding to my messages? By locking yourself up for weeks? Oh, by picking fights with psychopaths!
At least I'm not some irresponsible child drinking and drugging myself into an early grave.
Is that how you see me?
The door! Hold the door!
A girl like you shouldn't be in situations like these.
Wait. That voice. That voice is... He was there when I was visiting that weird club several years ago. When I was looking for the reason for my accident. He was that asshole who was performing some kind of ritual. Who are these people?
Some would call them cultists, others would call them pious. But I call them a problem.
You and me both.
Well, today's your lucky day. Now leave!
Is it his journal?
So, I have... I shouldn't talk about that. I don't think I can trust him. No, nothing. I was mistaken.
Don't fool around with me!
Sorry. It just has been a very long day.
Now stop talking and get out!
Who are you?
Not a friend. You better leave.
What do you know about me?
More than you'd be comfortable with.
Why are there all these riddles?
Good way to hide your knowledge from your many enemies. But Shulain cared about the truth, and cared that the truth could still be found. I suggest you stop your research. Your father knew too much. Don't repeat his mistakes. Now go!
I better leave now. Thanks for the help.
Don't tell the police. They won't find any evidence anyway.
Why? Why are you looking at the bag? Wait! You're going to destroy everything?
Don't argue with me, and stop asking questions.
You can't just blow up a whole tent!
Listen, you don't need to trust me. I don't need your trust. If you stand in my way, you will have enemies against you. You wouldn't believe it.
But...
You don't even understand what chance I'm giving you! Next time, it won't be so easy. Now you both, piss off!
Strong words. Okay. What's going on?
My head. I need to stop waking up like this. And I didn't even drink at Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest, those strange bikers, the explosion. That happened, right? What did I do afterwards? Why does my head feel like it's filled with clouds? Something has happened. Why can't I remember?
Okay, so what we got up here? Still got our little things here, and I think we'll leave it there for now. Interesting first episode. I'll confess I don't have too much of an idea about what's going on. It almost feels like there was an earlier game. To my knowledge, there wasn't. The other alternative being that these are all mysteries that'll get cleared up as the game progresses, and hopefully that's the case. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you found that interesting. If you did, it'd be great if you could hit the thumbs up button on the video, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the game. I mean, I think in terms of production value, it's very high, voice acting very good, the art style, very enjoyable. It's doing the noir thing, comic book style thing quite well. Yeah, I think if I would say one thing, it would be that as a player, I'm kind of able to make the logical deductions a bit more easily than I can using the game interface. So, you know, I kind of know what's happening, but I need to make the character aware of what's happening. That's not always completely obvious how to do. Maybe that's just me. It could be. But anyway, yeah, pretty good, and hopefully you're looking forward to seeing the next episode, which will be tomorrow. So thanks very much once again. If you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, that'd be great if you could do so, and I'll hope to see you next time for more Hauma. Bye for now.